Hi, this is Greg Elwell, and this is Zephyr Marketing Fresh Air Marketing Tip on social media. I want to talk about content creation and distribution. Nobody challenges the idea of creating consistently great content and publishing it. The question that many people bring up is how many formats or mediums should you create your content in? And sort of the conventional wisdom is that in as many as possible. So, in other words, you should blog about it, you should put it in a video, you should maybe podcast about it, put it in an ebook. If you're doing presentations, and put it in a PowerPoint, post it up on SlideShare, embed it into your blog or your website. You can also put that on Facebook, and email blasts and these kinds of things. So, but I really think that that's the wrong question. I don't think the question is how many different mediums should we publish our content in. I think the best question is, what is the best medium for expressing your creativity and your passion? So, I think it comes down to the fact that some people are writers and they do best in terms of creative writing or expressing their ideas and their thoughts in written form. And I think that lends itself well to blogging and emailing and things like that, and making presentations, ebooks for instance. I also think that some people are just better in terms of being in front of a camera. They're better talkers, they're better conversational, if you will. It reminds me of the story of that I just read in the book Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, who says, when blogging tools came out, I wanted a blog, but I realized that I sucked at writing. So I didn't want to put myself out there that way, and I didn't want to hire somebody to do what I felt I really needed to do. So, but when video blogs came about and the technology for that was available, he said I jumped on it and I never looked back. So, if you look at someone like Gary Vaynerchuk, he found his medium in terms of video blogging, and that's really primarily how he communicates, how he publishes his content, and how he spreads his content. Now he does it through Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter, and he uses all the tools, but those are distribution tools. Those aren't content creation tools necessarily. So I think what you want to look at is, how am I creative? What's my natural medium for expressing and channeling my creativity, and then going with that. Don't think that you have to be in every medium. Go with what's comfortable for you. Go with what works for you. And where you get a response and you get some traction, some visitors, some mentions, some conversation going on back and forth, some commenting in terms of your distribution of your content in blogs, video blogs, things like that. How are people receiving that? And is that working for them as well? So it's got to work for you. It's got to work for your audience. But especially if you're a small business owner or marketer, you don't have the time, you don't have the capacity, you don't have the resources to do all these different mediums and do them effectively. So you got to do what works for you. But the main point is to create great content, do it consistently, and publish it in a medium that's right for you. This has been Greg Elwell with the Zephyr Marketing Fresh Air Marketing Tip on social media involving content creation and distribution. Thanks.